Hello traders, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending the time you're watching this video. Today I'm just going to be teaching you guys how to use my unique softwares, how to get it, and how to use it. Now, in trading, we deal with higher probability. When I say higher probability, I mean areas where we have more probability of price reacting based on its movement. If you are new to trading platform, the first thing you should understand is break of structure. When you understand the concept, break of structure, and you can identify areas where there's a break of structure, most especially on the higher time frame, it's going to enable you decide your entry easily and exit. Now today, I'm just going to show you guys how you can do this, even if you are a novice, if you are a newcomer into the trading system. You can do this and still make good income for yourself. The problem we have these days is that many of you focus more on the indicators, that is the mobile indicators for entry and exit. These indicators cannot give you high probability because most of the time they are lagging, and you can't just decide the move based on the you can't decide the price movement based on what the indicator is giving to you. So you have to picture the market from a higher time frame to understand if probably your permutation or prediction is correct. Now, I do normally tell my students that when you want to study the chart, start with the higher time frame. If you are a day trader, at least you start from the 4 hours, 1 hour down, then you take your entry within the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or 1 minute. But as it is now, I have come up with some softwares that can enable you identify areas where price will react. Now here is an example in my chart. This is the volatility 75S index. Now when you look at the chart, you will notice that this software highlighted areas of interest. You can see there are different lines in my chart, yes, because this is a combination of different software to form a particular system. So what this system does is that it highlights areas of interest where price is expected to react. If I'm to follow the information I derive from this chart now, look at, you know that there was a break of structure here. Please pay attention. There was a break of structure here, and when there's a break of structure, immediately this software will plot an order block for you. Yes, it will plot another block for you. So yours is to wait for price to get back into that order block. Then when it gives you a reaction towards the down move, that is when you take your entry. But in this case, you will notice that in the 1 hour time frame, price gets into that order block, filled it, and it almost looks like it's shooting out. But before you know, price starts coming down. Now, why is it like that? It is because it is an area of interest. So when we have area of interest like this in higher time frame, we look for opportunity to quickly leverage on it and exit the market. So for those of you who are still new into the trading platform, this is what you need, not those mobile indicator. Though you need a system, a laptop to activate these softwares and use them properly, then you need a guide on how to use them. So this is one of it, and I will tell you the reason why. When you check here, you notice that there's another block, which is this very red bar you are seeing. But what prompted this red bar was the break of structure. Immediately there was a break of structure, price has to move down, creating liquidity, that is sell liquidity towards the downside. Most of these traders will take sell at this point. it is probably okay, but sometimes it doesn't go far to where you think it's going to get to. So except you understand the concept that what price is doing is creating a liquidity, and when it fills back that liquidity with a bullish move, there is high probability that when price get to that zone, the remaining orders left, price is going to deliver it. So this is what price is doing now. That is why price is what moving towards the downside. So if you miss or you don't understand this first concept of movement, immediately price gets into your order block, definitely you should be expecting a reversal, and this is, you can take this opportunity in your lower time frame, not higher time frame, because this is on 1 hour. Now when we go to 4 hours, you see the reason why price is what creating this move, and why this is, if this order block is genuine. Let me show you in higher time frame in the 4 hour chart. Please, if you are new to this channel, kindly do me a favor to subscribe, put on notification bell, and then make sure you share this video so that others who are interested can get to see it. Now, that area where price reverse on the 1 hour time frame is not the main area of interest in the 4 hour time frame. Or see, this is our major area of interest on 4 hours. The reason why price was reacting in that, we can see that there was somehow a form of price ranging, but later on it broke out of the range, creating serious bearish move. Can you see? So this is where our H1 order block is, and it was because there was an area of interest there. There's an area of interest there. There was a minor break of structure, which is this part at this point. So price came back to fill it. Now this movement is not going to take long. You see on 4 hours, you see that it will elapse soon. There's high probability that that movement will not go. So if you are a trader who is using this software, your focus now will be, when next should I be expecting a better move? You should be expecting a better move when price comes into this zone. This is where you should be expecting a sell order. As it is now, only people who are using the 1 hour time frame will leverage this on the lower time frame. They are going to leverage this on the lower time frame. So, but the main order block is here. So when price get to this zone, it's going to deliver massively, and this is when you should be focusing on as a trader. If you should follow the concept I gave you regarding the Fibonacci concept, you should know that what price is doing is, price is what moving up. This movement is towards the upside. Yes, it's just that it was a little pullback that results to that order block in 1 hour, because I told you that when price breaks above the 23 level of the Fibonacci, you expect a pullback. Immediately the pullback, price get to the real pullback, then you open your buy, you hold it up to your level 50 or level 30. So that is what price seems to be doing at this zone. But if you are looking for a normal sell or a sell with a huge massive move, you should be focusing on this area here at the top. So this should be your focus. This area should be your focus. When price comes to that zone, then you go to 1 hour and be looking for possible reversal. Then you go to 15 minutes or 5 minutes to take your early entries and hold it up to the level 50. So price is likely to create an order block here. It's very likely when price break above it, before it gets to this zone, there might be bullish order block within this zone. But if it doesn't come, no problem. But we all know that price is definitely going to come here, and that is where we want to see a massive movement. So all this one you are seeing here is showing that when price definitely come to this zone, it's going to react massively. So this is why in this particular strategy, we focus on the higher probability order block, which has not been mitigated. When you check this when you check this order zone or this area of interest, it has not been mitigated. I mean this very one. Price has not come into that zone at any point. So we are waiting for price to come into that zone. When we say mitigate, it has not been made. That means we have not getting a bullish move that entered into that zone. So we are focusing on any bullish move that entered that zone. That is when we want to leverage on sell order. So this area has not been mitigated. These are areas you should be focusing on the 4-hour time frame. You should be focusing on such areas for your possible entries. So this is on volatility 75 minutes. Now let me take you to volatility 25, where I have similar setup, so that you should understand that this concept will help you a lot when it comes to using these tools. Now let me zoom up a bit. Okay, let me zoom. You will notice in terms of mitigation, this is the first time price is mitigating this block here, this other area of interest, and this is on 1 hour. Price have never mitigated it initially. It has a BOS. Can you see? There was a break of structure. So this is the first time price is mitigating it. That means price is coming to that zone. Now when price came into that zone, for the fact that I was a bit late, I couldn't catch that entry very fast. So what do we see when price got there? Price started moving down. And when we check the 4-hour time frame, you will notice that in the 4-hour time frame, it is also the first time price is coming to that zone, mitigating that zone for the first time. So you can see the reaction of price. But in this case, you focus when you highlight this area down, you go to 1 minute time frame, 1 hour time frame to see it more clearer. That was why I said you should come here to see the picture of the market more clearer. So had it been have noticed it earlier, I would have entered and exit this trade before now. But when you still go to the 4-hour time frame, you notice that there's still probably price is going to the other, which is this area here, So this is where we are anticipating the price will come in before it creates another move towards the upside or downside. So this is the essence of having a system in place to leverage on. You don't need to be the one plotting all these things. The system will do it for you. Let me show you another pair. Let's go to I think I have. Now you can see on boom 1000. Can you see that in 1 hour we have a little area of interest here? So now we are focusing more on this part. This is our major area we are focusing on, because this area is just an area of entry into buy order. We should be expecting price to be creating buy move at this zone. We are expecting price to be creating buy move at this zone. So instead of placing sell, you should anticipate for price to come down, because when you follow the concept where I explained, for those of you who are in my class, where I explained the Fibonacci level 23.6, this is a break into the level. So this is more or less a pullback. The next thing you see now, price will start shooting up. So before you take a sell order, you should focus more, because this area has not been mitigated. So we are anticipating for price to come to this zone in 1 hour time frame before consider any sell move. So when price come to this zone, we go to our lower time frame to see price movement towards the downside before we take a bearish move. But if you want to catch spike, now when price mitigates, you take note of the last bearish candle that created that break into the 23.6 level of your Fibo. So when you take notice of that area, that is when you should be, when price is moving towards that bearish candle that broke into that zone, then you place your buy order and hold it up to the level 50 or possibly level 30. So that is how we use the system. Please, if you are still new into this course or into this channel, please kindly do me a favor to subscribe and put on your notification bell, so that whenever I put some amazing content like this, you'll be among the first to be notified by YouTube. So now, as somebody who is using this system, you should be anticipating more on price. When price gets here, you should be anticipating on the movement of price more. That is why it's not necessary you trade every day. It is not necessary you trade every day. It is not necessary you trade every day. You just focus on areas that has high probability. And how do you understand areas that high probability? Areas that have not been mitigated are areas that has high probability. Areas that has not been mitigated are areas that has high probability of price reversal. So these are what you should be focusing on when you have this system in place. So that is why I said, if you want to get this system, if you are new into trading and you have been losing your money on deriv or whichever, and you want to get this complete system and a complete guide on how to use them, then check the description below. You see my WhatsApp number there. So you chat me up, then we discuss on how you can afford, how you can get it and how you can make use of it. Definitely, if you are into trading and you see this explanation, you should be able to understand that this is not something a guesswork. No, you are not the one plotting it. The system will be the one to highlight it. Yours is to pick the one that has not been mitigated so that you don't make loss. So if you are not comfortable with that of the 1 hour, now let's go to the 4 hours. Let's assume, okay, I don't want to go with the 1 hour time frame. So let's the 1 hour. Now you see that in your 4 hour we have two areas that have not mitigated. You can see that we have area 1 still on boom 1000. So we have one good area here, then we have one at the top. You see it highlighted the two. So it is now your responsibility to decide which one to use. If you go with the first one, which we highlighted in the 1 hour time frame, and it's not delivering, or probably it hit your stop loss, then you focus on the second area. So, but whatever be the case, always focus on unmitigated areas of price, unmitigated areas, because it will help a lot. It will help a lot. Focus on mitigated area. Now, when you go to the when you come back to the 4 hours, you see the reason why price was making that move. You see this zone here. Can you see this zone? There was a mini break of structure, but here this is the top. There was a mini break of structure in these 4 hours. So when price got there, that is why it's giving us a reversal. So if you go to 1 hour now and figure it out, this little move is a major move in the lower time frame. But if you want the clearer picture and a bigger picture, you focus on the ones with high probability. For me, I can't be taking this risk because we just only have two bearish candle that gave us that move. It is possible if price is coming with a force, it's possible price will not pay attention more on this zone. You can only enjoy this zone when you are using the 5 minute or 1 minute time frame. But on these 4 hours and you are using it against 1 hour, it might not work too much. So you should focus on the ones that have we can see the bars. We have almost 4 to 5 bars downward. So these are the ones you should be focusing on, not the one with just two or a single bar and telling you break of structure. No, you pick the one with high probability that has not been mitigated before. So despite that you are not in the training class, I'm just telling you how you can use it. Or if you have something similar and you don't understand it, then you can dive into it. But for this one, I'm only telling you there are other areas you should focus on, and all these things you are seeing in the chat, each of them has their function. So I made a video to explain details of how you can use them. If you are interested, like I said, make sure you demand them. If you are a trader and you still find things difficult, at least this one has enlightened you a bit. If you can identify break of structure on your higher time frame, then you can mark it out. Then this is another opportunity for you to take one or two information so that when next you are approaching those zones, you know what to do better. So I think that is it, guys. If Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and then if you want a one-on-one mentorship, or sorry, if you want me to give you these tools and then also teach you how to use them, then chat me on my WhatsApp number in the description below. So that will help you a lot. You can use it on any synthetic pair. This has nothing to do with a particular pair. You can use it all the pairs in the synthetic indices and you get a good result, in as much as you are patient enough to see price go to those zone and see a reversal. Once you do this, then definitely you will not regret taking any trade when the conditions are met. Alright, sure guys, have a nice day.